Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm here at my buddy Randy's. We got a 25 Honda CRF300L, and he's kind of like me. I think after we went on a long ride here the other day, and after about a 6-hour ride, you definitely will notice, it don't take that long, but the stock seat. So he went like I did, and I bought a Seat Concepts Comfort XL, which is their widest seat. And as you can tell, it's a lot wider, especially in the spot actually where you sit. But when we take them off, we can kind of side by side compare them. But this is going to be a real quick install. Ain't much to it. Take the factory seat off, stick this one on, and he should notice a lot of difference between this and this factory thing, which is actually pretty soft. But soft ain't what it's about, I guess. It's more about shape, and you can see how wide this is. Because this is not factory, we actually have a couple Allen bolts here and some spacers, but if you didn't have this rack, then you would just have those Allen bolts to take out to take your seat off. Okay, so we got a 5mm here. Take these two bolts out. Now, I think it's maybe a 6 on the factory bolts that come with your bike, but we'll probably just be careful not to lose this little collar that goes in there. And I believe we can just tilt this rack up a little bit like that to get the seat out. So we just pull that seat off. That's the locking tab on the front here, just like on the Seat Concepts. So if you notice here, they did a really good job. It's got the metal brackets, pretty much the same thing. We got the same hooks right here, metal, bolted on the same way, and the same way on that front tab that locks onto the fuel tank. But if we compare the seats here, you can see the difference in the width. Quite a bit wider, mainly in this area here, which is where you sit anyway. You usually don't sit way back here. Right in that area, you see the difference in the width. So you just gotta start it, get that front part hooked in, set it down, and slide it forward, and it should hook the back in. So what you want is the metal part behind there lined up, because this collar actually goes through that metal part. It goes through the plastic and through the metal, is how it goes. So we got to push it forward enough. Raise the spell away, that'll help. Then we go through that plastic and in the metal. You feel it when it goes through. Now we can set our spacers in place on both sides. Of course, if you have the factory, you won't have those spacers. You'll just have the bolts. Just like that. Okay, if you notice here too, this is actually a gripper seat on this Comfort XL. And then of course, instead of the stock, which is super slick like this is a gripper seat, so you actually won't slide back nearly as easy as this stock seat. Even has some ribs here where it bends. But this is, it feels like sandpaper almost, but I don't think it is, but it's got real good grip. Okay, so that's how simple it is to install a Seat Concept seat. Now you can get something besides the Comfort XL, but the Comfort XL is the best. They got the biggest, the most comfortable, and because it's the widest. So I will post a link in the description where you can check one of these out. Thank you all for watching. Click the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I put out a new video. Catch you on the next one. Right on.